Long time passed, and Abraham and Sarah did not have any children as God had promised them. Sarah was impatient, and so she sent her maid Hagar to Abraham and said, "Have a baby with Hagar, and if she has a son, we can raise him as ours." Soon Hagar and Abraham had a baby boy and named him Ishmael. But he was not a part of God's plan. Few days later, Sarah had a son, just as God promised, and she named him Isaac, which means laughter. Sarah had laughed once when God said that she would have a baby. Once Isaac was born, Sarah became jealous of Hagar and her son. One day, Abraham threw a party for young Isaac where Sarah heard Ishmael making fun of Isaac. She became very angry. She told Abraham, "Send Hagar and her son away. I don't want Ishmael to share my Isaac's inheritance." This made Abraham upset. Ishmael was a son too. God told Abraham that it's okay to send Hagar and Ishmael away. Isaac is the promised son, God said, "But I promise to watch over Hagar and Ishmael and even build a nation to Ishmael's descendants because he's your son too." The next day, Abraham got up early in the morning and gathered food and water for Hagar to take. As she and Ishmael left, he was sad to send them away. Hagar and Ishmael wandered for days and had no way to go. Soon the water they had brought ran out. Hagar left Ishmael sitting in the shade of a bush and walked a short distance away from him. She sat down and thought to herself, "I can't stand and watch my son die," and tears rolled down her face. Meanwhile, Ishmael was crying and God heard him. God's angel came to Hagar and said, "Don't be afraid, Hagar. God has heard your son's cries and promises to make him into a great nation. Go and comfort your little boy." The angel vanished. Suddenly, a well appeared in front of Hagar, which was full of water. She filled the jar and gave Ishmael her drink. After wandering the wilderness for many days, Ishmael and Hagar finally settled in the desert of Paran. There he became an expert in archery. Years passed and Ishmael grew up to become a strong young man, and he married an Egyptian woman. Soon the couple was blessed with 12 sons and they lived happily.